Okay. I lived in North Carolina like 13 years ago, maybe. And I got divorced and moved there just to get away from my ex husband's friends and to get away from him because he just left me. I was going through a hard time and he just didn't want to deal with it. And I think it was my menopause. And my brain was unwired. And it was a little more than that, but so anyway, I moved down there. I got a job in a grocery store. And I really think that was my favorite job in my life because I could help people. I could serve them and make them happy and give them a smile. And there's amazing people down there. I was in Bakersville, and then there's amazing people down there, but there was some strange ones. I had this one customer, because I worked in the deli. I did the salad bar. I helped deep fry. I could do everything. This is all new to me. I don't even eat salad, but I did it very well, and I love people, so we all got along. But there was this guy who would be like, "Can you get my wallet out of my back pocket?" He was such a pervert. He'd be like, "Just come around the counter, and if you want me to pay for it, get my wallet out of my back pocket." And I'd be like, "No." And I would go to my manager and say, "No, this man's scaring me. He wants me to touch his..." He was like 20 years older than me. They tell me about his whole life. Everybody spills their whole life on me. And I'm like, "No, I'm not getting your wallet out of your back pocket." And the manager would come up and say, "No, you're not allowed to do that." Thank God for her. She was a blessing. And yeah, and then I had another guy who had a wife, and he'd be like, "If you need any help, I have a phone number for you." And I'd be like, "I don't think my fiance would like that. No, no, thank you. I'm gonna move on." Okay. And then I had a girl that I work with I still have her on Facebook. My bird's being loud. And she's like, "I have night terrors," and she could not handle. North Carolina's hard customers are nothing like Ohio's hard customers. They are nice, but they're messed up. If you think it's messed up where you live, it's messed up everywhere. And she's like, "I can't handle this." And I said, "Okay, I'll take this customer. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Just don't worry about it." And then that customer would tell me their whole life story. Goes on and on. And I love it. I love to hear people's life stories. So it doesn't matter to me. But yeah, working in a grocery store, making a very little wage, and working in the backcountry is pretty nice. And then if they had a snowstorm, all the bread was gone. Everything was gone. Everything. And then later I learned that people were stealing, because we had the hot bar. People were stealing their meals. It's not really good anywhere. I don't know. It's not like people are decent anymore. So I thought that was the best job in the world. But I couldn't stay. I had family that was having health problems, and I just couldn't stay anymore. So I'm just thinking about the past. Now I'm in this state, and it was flourishing, and it's more dangerous. And when I first moved to North Carolina, I was like, "Oh my God, you can actually..." Then it was like, oh my God, you can actually walk down the street with money in your hand. If you had, my dad always said, don't walk around with your money in your hands because they'll see it. So back then, people would be walking out of the bank without counting their money, walking out of the bank. And then they could walk down the street with money in their hand and just nobody would bother them. Now, if you did this here, in some places, that's you don't do that. That's a no. No. And I'm like, really, people? There was like 1% crime. And that poor place got hit by that hurricane. So if you have money and you can support them, please support those people, because I have never met, those are the best people in the world. 1% bad, 99% good. And then the ground. You could grow the best crops in that dirt. I'm in Ohio. I have clay. It is so hard to grow anything here. You should be thankful and grateful. Yeah, I'm ready to move back. I really am. I'm just tired of Ohio. It's just my thought of the day. Okay, thank you. Bye.